Hey guys, it's Nick with Chestnut Hills Farmstead. Happy Memorial Day. Now typically you would get a good morning, but with it being Memorial Day, it's a little bit later in the day when we're out here. Storms again, rain again. It is what it is. We've got an update on Obie today, so stick around. Ferdinand, you still got a few flies and I dosed you good.
Hey girl.
Not many though. Definitely not many, but you got a few. Hey Bruno, you thirsty? I missed getting you on camera running. You was running around. You had the zoomies, didn't you? I saw you. I saw you. So to answer the trough question, we're about to clean those out. But that one, we put a shorter one so we could make sure Bruno could reach. But cows drink a lot of water, so we have that big tub there too, just to make sure they have plenty. And then their protein tubs here too. Look, Cinco, you yelling done got Jack started. He's yelling from across the farm.
Why are you hollering?
What are you yelling at?
She said, I know I have all this grass, but I would like some feed too. Please.
So,
Hey, Bruno.
we had a gate question. That's not really that high off the ground. Now, no, it's not on the ground, but it's the same height as our line.
Yeah.
Now, see, it matches the line.
It does.
But there's another reason for it. This pole right here was reclaimed from a neighbor. You can see that notch where he had an H-brace on it. But he put them in the ground with an all-grown tractor, which means they go a lot deeper in the ground than what we did with a hand auger. But you see where the hinges are, where we put these hinge bolts, these holes were already drilled in there, and I wanted to make use of that. And I was ready to hurry up and get them over here. We really needed to get them where they could have some better grass, more grass, better shade. So I decided, instead of trying to redo all this, let's use what we've got. It's not like cows are going to go under that gate.
Even little ones.
No, not even the little one. He's not going to duck under that. We're not talking about that high off the ground. But
we can always move it down too.
I can move it down whenever we feel like it. We just need to re-drill those holes because the pole is not as far in the ground as it was the neighbor across the road. He redid all his fencing to his hayfield over there and gave us the pole. So there's the answer to the height of the gate. Nobody's going to go under that, and we're not holding goats in this. So
I know.
Tell them, Cincos, I'm not going under that. Mini Hereford or not, I'm not walking under nothing. Tell them. And the little one ain't going neither. If he could walk under this gate, they could walk under that electric line. So that addresses part of it. Look how thick that neck's getting. And you can see, compared to Cinco, she's just got a little thin neck, but he's getting thick neck on him like a big old bull. Don't let Bruno kick you again. It's off.
I know. They're going to try to get.
Well, at least Bruno ain't going to kick you.
Not this close.
Don't start washing your hands around, Ferg. You want me to do it? Are you going to leave them out?
Hold the gate
I got it. Go ahead. Just walk out there and dump it in the grass.
Okay.
Go get your bucket, Cinco.
Come on, Saint. Ferdinand. Bruno.
Bruno ain't studying you.
Bruno.
He's studying you. He's still mad at you. Putting your hands on him. Put your hands on me, woman. I'm gonna do like rodeo, tie a ribbon on his tail and let them youngers chase him around the pasture.
Yeah, that's good, girl.
Cinco, you got food. Why are you checking the bucket?
Hers good, girl. Her shaggy.
She needs a brushing.
She does.
She likes brushing.
She does.
Ferdinand likes brushing too. Yeah. Before we go check on Obie, I wanted to maybe clear something up, maybe resolve something that come up in the last video a lot. And we talked about this a little bit on our live, and you know, we were reading comments back and forth. Y'all know we try to be pretty interactive on the live, so I don't feel like we got to say everything we wanted to say about it. But a lot of people seemed concerned that I left a lot of our banter in this video. And I thought, since we were doing fencing and it was just a lot of work, that I could leave that in there. Y'all, we're going to do it anyway. I left it in the video just to make it a little more lighthearted. And some of you were really concerned that we seemed to be being mean to each other. When you're out here working on the farm, it just kind of breaks it up a little bit. If I'm just quiet and working, I have to deal with Zoe asking me all day what's the matter with me.
Yeah, that's very true.
So what we do is banter back and forth. And a lot of people said I was being mean to Zoe. And did you not hear her coming back at me with it? Did you just totally stop listening on that part? So I just wanted to resolve that a little bit and let you know that we do that to just break up some of the monotony of working. And if you're out here in the heat, you could probably get a little temperamental. But if we're doing that, picking at each other, then that seems to help the day go.
Mm-hmm. It does. It does. It makes it tolerable.
So there was some issues brought up about people that may have been triggered by something like that. And a lot of you may be relatively new here, but there is a video from a long time ago where Zoe gave her story. And Zoe was in one of those relationships and was for a long time. And you couldn't do that with Zoe when we first got together 8 years ago. But you've also seen a lot of videos where I do a lot of things just for Zoe that probably are not my idea or what I want to do on our farm. Like totally redoing that potager. I didn't want no part of that. The trip to get female alpacas, we were not ready for that, and I didn't want to do that part either. But we do a lot of things just because she's my best friend, and that's what she wanted at the time, and that's what we try to do. But maybe it's a better idea if I don't leave so much of that banner in our videos, because people really thought that it was getting abusive, out of hand.
Yeah.
And I don't want anybody thinking that, because that's how we get through our day.
Mm-hmm.
And both working full-time jobs and running around with kids and still trying to run a farm, a lot of our work is as hard as we can go for the little bit of time we've got to try to get it done, and that's how we get through it.
We're not a gentle family.
No.
We don't do anything gentle or graceful around here. We're just immersed in our in our full speed life.
Well, if they were paying attention, they could even hear Rhett
Yeah.
yelling out the truck and the kids bantering with each other. And y'all seen how hard Mackenzie works. Now, usually to get her to work, she has to be bribed or threatened, or she's got to want something out of it to get it. But I also pick at her and call her Rabbit. And every time she stops moving, she sits down. But, you know, it's just, I just wanted to resolve that. And I explained this on our live stream last night that Mackenzie's over filming a snake for you.
Is that a snake? Really? Oh my gosh, where are they coming from? Oh,
Anyway.
See, there are eggs hatching everywhere.
I'll put that little bit in the video. Mackenzie just filmed it, but you filmed it up and down. Film it sideways.
Oh.
I can show them whatever you're videoing.
Oh, now she's lost it. It's coming to me.
Just keep walking forward. It's going toward the woods. So, we talked about this a little bit last night, that we have a ton of friends that are YouTube farm families, and they seem to all get along the same way. Zoe, you got to look at the camera watching for that snake. That snake ain't going to jump 30 feet to get over here to you. They all kind of get along the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't call them out on the live stream, and I'm not going to do it here, but y'all know, if you're watching us, you probably watch them too, so you're going to know who I'm talking about. A lot of those families get along the same way. They banter back and forth, they pick at each other, and you can tell when I'm around them at like the expo and stuff, I'm thinking they're comfortable with each other. They have a good relationship because you can tell they're bantering back and forth. Chance just ran across the snake.
Oh my geez.
Yo, I don't want to talk about this too much. I just wanted to resolve it for some of y'all that don't watch the live streams that may have been a little bit concerned about the last video. And I promise I'll try not to leave so much of it in there.
Just know it's happening.
I told Zoe, I wanted to leave it in there because people like the real us. People like that real side. And it made the whole work thing a little bit more lighthearted. So I thought people would appreciate it.
But, you know, just the back and forth. This is hard stuff that we do. This isn't just...
And it's not something Zoe's exactly used to.
I don't always enjoy it, no.
I know. And it's not something that you've done all your life. So
no. So I don't particularly like coming out here and sweating to death.
Sweating to death.
And we got to make it fun somehow. So it is what it is, and that's okay. I mean, we really don't want to lose people because we're enjoying ourselves with each other, you know, but there's also a point where we can't change who we are just because a few people don't understand it.
Well,
so we try to clarify it.
It's what most folks say they like, though, is they like the realness, that we're not fake.
Right.
And I think some of them would just rather us be fake.
Well, and you know, that's okay because we've explained it, we've talked about it, and now it's up to them to decide if we're for them or not.
That's right.
So, let's go see Obie.
Let's go see Obie. Matt's getting troughs cleaned and chicken waters cleaned. There's the boys. Hey boys. Look at Obie. Obie, you are looking so much better. Look. You are putting some weight on, Obie, man. Where did you find that, Rhett?
Over there.
Rhett found an old vein. Old weather vane. Where?
I thought I saw that up there.
You might have.
And it probably dropped.
Okay, put it in the barn. I don't know where that came from. Rhett, take that bucket to Sissy. Look at Obie. And Zoe is bringing his special food. So Obie has been on a little bit higher protein feed, just under directions from Dr. D. So we did a second fecal on Obie 10 days after we gave him his injections. And Dr. D analyzed it and he said he's clear. Put him on a little bit higher protein feed to supplement. Typically, camelids like alpacas and llamas during the summertime, according to most, a lot of people do things differently. And everybody that tells you something is the supreme expert on it. But according to the vets, they're just grazers. That they don't need a whole lot of supplemental feed as long as you have good pasture. We are still waiting on our pasture test that y'all saw us send off on the video. But we still feel like our pasture is in pretty good shape. So we think he's probably getting everything he needs, but to put some weight back on him, we started supplementing him a little bit with a higher protein. And we just let him eat it directly out of the bucket. Obie gets his special bucket. Everybody else is jealous of Obie's special bucket. But he is putting weight on so much. He looks so much better. That second time that we did the fecal, we were really concerned because we had given him his injections and he was still losing weight. But Dr. D was not concerned with the numbers, and he said, hey, if we put him on a higher protein feed and he still doesn't gain weight, then we'll draw some blood. But I feel like that's going to do it, and that's done it. And Obie is looking healthy again. He's still a little smaller than Tinsel and Shadow as far as rounded out, but he's catching up. And he got his special protein feed in his bucket. Now there was one more detail about what we had to give him. You can't just put a protein pail out here like we do the cows and mineral bucket for the goats, things like that. You can't do that with alpacas because they don't need copper. And they will get copper toxicity a lot faster than anything else. So we had to really make sure that we got the right stuff for them. So this is specially made for llamas and alpacas. You checking out your hat?
You like that hat? Okay, I'll let you eat. You know, well, Obie's been through some stuff, and he was our most skittish one when we got him. But he has really come around and has learned to trust me.
He's the most social one now that you saved him from the death of that wire.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to die.
He did, but he's okay. He's a good boy.
Shadow used to be the most social.
But he took up with Tinsel, who's the bossy pants. Tinsel is definitely the boss.
Yeah.
He's very hands-off, but he is very curious. Obie stands.
But Tinsel was the first one that ate out of your hand.
Yep.
And he'll still eat out of your hand.
Oh, yeah.
And Shadow will too. But neither one of them are going to socialize with you like Obie.
But he don't do that with everybody. I don't know if you could even walk up and touch him. You might could. He would surprise me.
Oh, I fed Obie out of the bucket that day.
Let's just see. I'm curious to see if he would let you come up and pet.
But I'm also the one that grabs him and gives him shots.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not fond of it, I understand.
Are you about to jab me? I'll not jab you, Obie. I'll not jab Obie.
Nope.
Not bad though. He's not running off.
Mom. Mom, he's
afraid I'm
touching
gonna grab him
me.
and jab him. Not jab me with a needle.
Rub on his neck, on the top of his neck,
he's
not his
not-
head.
He's not running off.
No. There we go.
Hey,
Good
man.
job, Obes.
No, I'm not gonna take off, but I don't trust you like I trust Mama.
Good job,
See,
Obie.
I don't trust you like I trust my mama.
He does like to get nose to nose with you. He's curious of your face.
Yeah, I want to make sure he didn't spit on me.
Oh,
Tinsel likes to spit.
yeah,
But
he
it's usually
does.
just a warning shot. It's just
We
a clear spit.
luckily have not had to deal with the spits. Yes, you do. Holly's taking her a bath. Guess we need to go clean that water out now.
Yeah. Mike just cleaned it.
I know. That's why Holly got in it.
Hey, my big man. That's on my big man. He is the boss of the farm.
He's filled out so good.
He's the boss of the farm.
Him good boy. You want belly rubs?
Lord,
Sit.
don't start that.
Sit.
We'll be out here the rest of the evening.
Want some belly rubs? Sissy pet.
Do you want to tell them what we're going to do right here, or let that wait till a later video? Let it wait.
Yeah.
Let it wait. Y'all don't get to know yet. Well, guys, it's a holiday weekend, and our last video was pretty dang long. So this one may be a little shorter. We hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, or had. By the time you see this, hope you had one. We're going to go finish doing some cooking at the house. And I hope that we resolved some stuff that you may have been questioning. And for anybody that was offended by that, we sincerely apologize, and we hope you stick with us. We'll try to be more careful of that, not showing you the real us.
No, don't say it like that.
We don't want to offend anybody, but that's just the way we are, and I hope y'all understand that now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Guys, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time at Chestnut Hills Farmstead.
Bye, guys.
I hope you like and subscribe. Bye.